Hey, future millionaires, if you're looking to earn extra cash to help pay your bills faster, or maybe you are all squared away and just want to accelerate your savings rate, chances are you are looking for ways to increment your income from more than a single source. So, in today's video I will share real ideas that you can implement with little to no initial investment, and that can bring several hundreds or thousands a month. Some of them I have tried myself and have the potential of turning into a full-time gig if you choose to. These do not require a fancy degree or any special gifts or intellect, and can be accomplished with little to no experience or initial investment. And to make it even better, I will rank them based on multiple factors to help you make a more informed decision before you decide to jump into any of these. With that said, I will be covering each of these side hustles in detail and show you the dark side or unsexy side of them rather than luring you to think it's all easy money. Because it isn't always that way, and you'll need to put in some time to get the results you want. Before we start, let me just say that I will not be talking about taking surveys, freelancing, or any regurgitated advice others recommend, since I personally think that won't take you anywhere in the short time. With that said, let's jump right into it and help you choose what side hustle works best for your needs, skills, and lifestyle. Now for starters, one of the simplest and often overlooked ways to make money is sitting right in front of you. If you are listening to this video, chances are you are pretty fluent in English, and if English is your native language and you are comfortable with the grammar and teaching others, then becoming an online ESL teacher can be for you. ESL stands for English as a Second Language. And the truth is that there are a gazillion of online courses and platforms out there offering to teach people, but many times this only goes so far. What many people want is the one-on-one coaching and interaction that will actually help them learn the dialect and become fluent with slangs, pronunciation, and grammar. Startup cost? Zero. You can start with platforms such as VIP Kid, which is mostly focused on teaching kids. Or you can simply list your services online in platforms like Kajabi, Cambly, or TEFL and build a reputation in this niche. The downside is with many services is the competition. English tutoring is not something new, and at first your rate might be lower while people get to know you. Then you can start charging more once you've proven yourself. It's no note that this is not a side hustle to make millions at the first shot, but can bring an extra $2,000 to $4,000 per month part-time. As you can see, the rank shows this as pretty viable option despite not being scalable. Now, let's keep going. If you have a car and some spare time, then Turo can be a great option for side income. Renting your car to others through the platform is super simple. They have multiple plans and take care of insurance for you. The listing process is easy enough, and they let you pick availability, mileage limit, and select your rate. The cost to start is zero, especially if you already own a vehicle, and this can help you earn enough to take care of the payments and make some extra profit. You will be responsible for the cleanliness of the car and will need to service it before and after each guest's use. This is an easily scalable business, where the potential is unlimited, but you have to be mindful of what vehicles you list, since durability is a big factor. The value of this service right now is in high demand, and the timing could not be better since you are not the one creating this art from scratch, which in the past would require you to hire freelancers or build a crew, share ideas, and pay tons of money. Now, with AI you can simply get any design you want and tweak it to your preference. Etsy makes it simple enough to list your items and has an ever-growing user base shopping for this type of goods. In a nutshell, the pros include the Etsy platform, high clientele volume, free available AI tools for art generation, and a small-time investment in creating and setup. The main con would be the competition, especially if you are getting started. There are shops already established and satisfying a high demand. But that's not to say there is no room for new players and ideas. By the way, if you're finding this valuable so far, consider smashing the like button. Alright, back to it. Love dogs? Who doesn't, right? Dog walking or sitting can help you make a killing amount of money in a short period of time. This is now easier than ever with platforms like Rover or Wag. You can list your services, make a nice profile, and start getting requests from busy, and typically high earners, dog owners who need someone to take care of their little ones. Reports show you can earn an average of 20 for a 30-minute walk and up to 37 for a 1-hour walk. But wait there, this is only for one dog. What if you had 3, 5, or more? Woof, the potential is huge. And you don't need any high skills or diploma. All you need is a little bit of time and show up to pick people's dogs. Although one downside might be the risks of walking around the city with someone else's dog, and you might not know how they are going to react to other people, other dogs, or even to yourself. Better to have insurance, just in case. That's why I'm factoring this into the risk component, as well as the location flexibility, which demands you to be physically present in a certain place and time in order to complete these tasks. And lastly, nothing new but still highly profitable. A power washing business can be a very lucrative opportunity of making extra cash. The quality of your equipment will determine the quality of your work and how much time you save. Now, you don't need to necessarily go and acquire new equipment right away. You can simply start with renting it or buying used in Facebook Marketplace or eBay. You can either focus on a specific niche or offer wide services such as house cleaning and car cleaning, understanding the right products to use for each, of course. The main benefit of this side hustle is that it's recurrent. People need to wash their cars often, and so their house to increase appeal, even more in a seller's market like the one we are in. This business will require you to either be present or have a crew of people, which adds complexity when visiting your customer houses or washing their cars. There is a time factor and some initial investments you will need to make in order to get started, but once you do, it's a recurrent, low-risk, low-expense type of business. And what's best? You can escalate as much as you want. If you are feeling doubtful about any of these ideas, remember this person's taking Warren Buffett's advice by the book and literally making money while he sleeps. So definitely no excuses. Now seriously though, if you really want to succeed in any of these side hustles, there is only one rule you have to follow, and that is consistency. If you are constantly pulled away by the next shiny object and you change your mind based on someone else's opinions or advice, then you'll never achieve success if you don't stick to one plan and perfect it over time. If you find this content valuable, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. See you next time.